I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. As the song goes, the weather outside is frightful. Not snow, but the rain coming down in buckets out of the stadium. We'll see how much this affects both teams' passing games. My guess, a lot. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos. Now!
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Welcome to Invesco Field at Mile High Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. And here with me is Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, our game features one of the premier quarterbacks in the league today.
Sure enough, Dan. Patrick, he's definitely one of the very top quarterbacks in the NFL today. He always keeps himself totally focused on the task at hand so that he can play at his fullest capacity on every down.
We'll see how he does once the game begins, Peter, but first, let's go to the coin toss.
I choose tails.
It's heads.
Harrison kicking off for the Chiefs.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Bronco football.
Harrison kicks it, and we are underway. Number 27 patches it back at the 8. Tackled at the 26. The weather is a factor, and ESPN's very own Susie Colbert has some information for us. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. It doesn't rain much harder than this, Dan. This deluge is turning the grass into mud, and the players' cleats are churning it right up. This game looks like it could become half football, half mud wrestling. Back to you.
Susie, thank you. Number 32 goes in motion. Lindsay will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Number 91 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't slalom around him like a downhill skier would, Peter. He's going to swallow you up.
Yeah, got to be a cross-country skier that time to get around him. He is a load out there.
Joe zings it to the right side, and the reception's made at the 37, eventually tackled at the 44.
Roughing the passer. Number 55, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic
Clark
first
hits
down.
the quarterback a little late here. It's going to cost him a flag, too. Oh, yeah, there it is. Roughing the passer. You just can't do that. They'll call it every time.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 41.
Hamilton goes in motion.
44. Black 44.
Number 58 makes the sack just behind the line.
Number 58 nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Joe throws a lob here, and it's tipped.
Pass is
Incomplete.
Number 32 managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 41.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
Number 91 made contact on that one when he shouldn't have. That drew the penalty for encroachment.
Ball at the
Third down with a
36.
split backfield. Joe passes a high, long one, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Fuller knocked that pass down. And he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
It seemed like the
Number
defense
6
read
in
that
punt
one from the
formation.
beginning, and they
Make the
forced the
return.
incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Number 6 gets ready to punt this away. Number 6 takes the long snap and kicks what will be a short one. Dragged down at the 16. The Chiefs
First and 10.
offense
10
will
for
start
City.
this drive at their own 16-yard line. Patrick threw that one away. Incomplete
Distance to
pass.
the goal and loss of down. Second down.
It's called for intentional grounding on that one, Dan. He wasn't outside the pocket when he threw the ball.
Second down. Two receivers to the left. Patrick gets all of his arm into this
down,
pass,
Chiefs.
and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Hill has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, "I'll take that, thank you very much." Ah, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
Peter, how's that for a way to start for a receiver? First pass out of the gates is a bomb, and he gets under it to make the catch.
You gotta love it. Make the defense a little off guard from the get-go.
Pass is incomplete.
This one will fall
Hill
incomplete.
was the intended
Peter,
receiver.
unfortunately, we've had some
Simmons
players banged
with the
up so
cover.
far.
Unfortunately so. Well, we've got some notable injuries this season. Teams are doing their best to put their
Second
best
and
team
10.
on the field each week, but the injuries are piling up. There's no avoiding it. The key is to have depth in the roster without the best.
Patrick fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Chiefs. 46.
Walker takes him down back at the 43.
Walker was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Patrick unloads this to the right sideline, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Hill ran a post pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the catch.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Kelsey falls in the
down,
pass,
Chiefs.
and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Kelsey made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
First down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
Stop at the 34.
Second and 6. Ball
More receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Kelsey catches it over the middle and gains a couple.
Kelsey got a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Patrick uncorks this
First
to the
down,
left
Chiefs.
sideline, and they convert on third down.
Number 17 goes to the outside here and picks up some good yardage. It's worth a second.
First
Coach Shanahan doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Denver is challenging whether the pass was caught inbounds.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Denver will not be charged a timeout. 4th down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 4, holding.
Harrison boots it from 49 yards out, and it's no good, short of the goal.
Harrison sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick.
The Broncos stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start. At their 40-yard line.
Goal 44! Listen up! Goal 44!
Hamilton goes in motion.
Hut, hut, hut! Hut, hut!
Lindsay will take the handoff and picks up
Lindsay,
a couple.
the ball carrier. Number 21 with the tackle.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Hey! Hey! Loose! Down! Shot! Tackle him! Black 32! Black 32!
Joe throws a beauty to the right side,
Pass is
and it
incomplete.
falls incomplete.
Hamilton was
Ward
the
stayed
intended
so
receiver.
close to his assignment he could have taken his
with the
calls
coverage.
for him. Incomplete pass.
3rd down from the shotgun. Number 91 gets the sack
with the
way
sack.
back at the 33. It'll be 4th down.
Number 91 comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Number 6 lines
Number
up to
6
punt
in
after
punt
the
formation.
3 and out.
Hill to make the return.
Number 6 gets the ball and punts it away. Hill fields the punt at the 23. Blocked down at the 25.
Hill didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Chiefs had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 25-yard line. Harris gets the sack at the 22.
Harris gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch.
2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field. Patrick rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 40 swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Kelsey catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Patrick.
That will end the first quarter,
That's the end
and
of the
it's
first
still a scoreless game. Gets his arm into this
First
one,
down,
and
Chiefs.
the reception is made past the markers.
Watkins reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by two defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
First down,
and 10.
3 wideouts in the game.
39.
McCoy will get the carry on first down and heads wide left. Tackled at the 36.
Second and 7. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Patrick tosses it deep down the left side,
First
and
down,
it's
Chiefs.
complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Patrick makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
And Peter, if you were looking at this matchup on paper, you'd figure that this would have gone the other way.
You betcha. He's given away a few inches in height, but he's still able to get those arms up and pull it in.
Harris
Harris sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalate.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Patrick rifles this one to the end zone, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Patrick threw that one away.
10-yard penalty
Incomplete.
and lost it down. Fourth down.
Harrison.
Fourth
makes a
down,
39-yard
goal to go.
penalty. Number 4, holding.
Harrison kicks from 39 yards out, and he misses.
Harrison usually can make these with some regularity, but
The Broncos have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 29-yard line. Lindsey will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second
Number
down.
53 with the tackle.
Watch the pass, defense, watch the pass. Down. Check, goal, 119. Check, goal, 119.
Joe passes this one after the play action, and
Pass
they
is
can't
incomplete.
connect. Incomplete.
Hamilton was the intended
Ward was
receiver.
shadowing very closely,
Ward
close
with the
enough that the
coverage.
pass was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first,
Third and
but it's
10.
played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Hamilton goes in motion.
43. Black, 43.
Spencer zips down the ball.
Spencer had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Down. Set.
Lindsey takes his 4th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Wilson with
Wilson
the tackle.
targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play
Second and
behind
10.
the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Lindsey gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Third and 7. Ball at the Broncos 47-yard line.
5-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
Third down, just a single receiver on the
Ball
field.
at the 48-yard line.
5-yard penalty. First down.
First and 10.
Look at this. The D is giving up yards on penalties. Gotta play smarter than that, boys.
Hamilton goes in motion. Joe unloads this one to the left, and it's complete.
Football Brown faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
First down, one man down. Hamilton didn't haul
Pass
that
is
one in,
incomplete.
and it falls
Hamilton
incomplete.
was the intended
Ward
receiver.
kept both eyes on the short out
with
on
the
that
coverage.
one and caused the incomplete pass.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
10. Ball at the 21.
The Chiefs take their first timeout.
Third and 9. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Lindsey grabs the fastball over the middle, and
No, he stopped.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
No, he was close. No, he was close. No first, baby. No first. Yeah, no first, baby. No first. Man.
fourth down
Make
and
the
less than a
28-yard
yard.
attempt.
The
Timeout
Chiefs
call.
will take a timeout to try and ice the kicker. Fourth down, and the field goal
28-yard
unit
attempt.
is on the field.
Number 3, holding.
Brandon from 28 yards out, and they take the lead.
Brandon kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brandon booms a beauty here. Hill decides to take it out of the end zone. The Broncos have it. The 15, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Here's the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brandon rockets this one deep. Hill runs out for a touchback. The Chiefs can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Patrick tosses it down the left side, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 47.
Patrick
with the
has
deflection.
had a
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Chiefs.
Tackled at the 28.
Griffin is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing.
The Broncos are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. Lindsey picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Second down with a split backfield. Lindsey gets the ball again and chews up. The Broncos take their first time out.
Third and 5. Ball at the 23.
Joe just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up
Number
fourth
21
down.
with the deflection.
Number 21 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense
Number
read
8
that
made
one
the
from the
40-yard
beginning,
attempt.
and they forced the incompletion
3,
with
forward.
relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, 5 yards to go. Brandon kicks from 40 yards out, and it's...
Brandon knocks through a good-sized kick.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brandon booms a beauty here. Hill decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 17. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion.
First
If
and
you
10,
want to win,
Kansas
you
City.
have to hold on to the ball.
The Chiefs offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 17-yard. The
Timeout
Chiefs
call.
take a timeout. That's their final one.
First and 10. Ball at the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Patrick unloads this to the right sideline, and the ball's caught at the 28.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And touchdown.
Hill is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone
the extra
catches.
point.
He sets a high standard for
4,
himself,
holding.
and he usually meets it. Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Now the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Right here. All the way, man. Take over. Way to go. Way to go.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Harrison kicks this one away. Number 27 fields the kickoff at the 8. Stop at the 27.
Number 27 tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Broncos offense takes the field with the clock at 14. Hamilton goes in motion. Lindsey gets the handoff, gets past the line, tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Number 32 with the tackle.
And that'll do it for the first
That's
half
the
of
end
this
of the
one.
second
The Broncos are out in front, 13-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Chiefs should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Patrick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 23-yard play that set up a Chief field goal, but they couldn't connect. The Chiefs now early in the second quarter. Ball at the 37-yard line. Hill is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one as he works his way open for the big play. The Bronx, after a missed field goal, number 5 would find his target on this one. They strike first and go up by 3. The Chiefs back in control off a big goal line stop. Griffith is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Chiefs behind 10-0. After driving 5 yards on 3 plays, number 8 would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 41-yard field goal. The Broncos now up by 13. The Chiefs still late in the half. Hill was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 51-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bronx are holding on to a lead, 13-7. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Hill has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Chiefs will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 13-7. Now, let's get to the game. Hill fields the second half kickoff at the 1. Touchdown at the 27. We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Colbert. Susie.
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Dick Vermeil talked with us just a second ago, and he mentioned that while it's a close game, he is not at all happy in the turnover department. He added, it's the kind of game where every possession counts, and we simply can't give up the ball like we have.
Patrick.
Broncos offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll line up at the 34-yard line.
Listen up! Goal 27!
Joe fires this one over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 32 was able to force the incompletion back there. He stuck very close on that seam.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down with the tight end right. Clark blasts him back at the 36.
Clark targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
Pass is incomplete.
Seemed to be the right guy for his quarterback, but he's unable to catch that ball over the middle.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Number 6 gets the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Number 21 fields the short punt at the 16. Dragged down at the 13.
Clipping. Number 91, defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Number 91
First down.
got the cuff slapped on him for clipping his man on that play. You cannot hit a guy in the back like that.
The Chiefs were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 6-yard line. Patrick rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Simmons does why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood.
The Broncos stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 29-yard line. Lindsey has his number called on first down and runs into traffic.
Lindsey.
Sorensen not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it, too. Big hit for a loss.
And there's a situation where he just made up his mind that the play had gone far enough.
And he was outmatched, too. That was all desired.
Joe zips it to the left sideline, and the ball is caught at the 26.
Antonio Brown had a defender close by, but was able to...
Third down from the I.
Double touch! Double touch! Down! Breaker!
Makes the catch out to the left. And they can go.
Joe launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to...
Joe zings it to the right side, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Ward came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Lindsey gets the call on second down and gains about 3 yards. Third down, both wideouts to the right.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Claiborne tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. That will bring up 4th and goal. 4th down, goal to go. Brandon with a 21-yarder and has it sailed.
Brandon misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
That's his 3rd attempt today, and this time he cannot put it through.
Still, he's put points on the board today, Dan. Too bad.
Patrick throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right. One man to beat. Eventually runs out.
Patrick had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
Peter, it doesn't even...
1st and 10. Ball at the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
Patrick throws this one way downfield, and it's incomplete.
Kelsey was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Walker hunts him down and gets the sack way back at the 24-yard line. Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Patrick floats this one out to the right sidelines, and the reception is made for a 1st and more. 25, 10. He's in for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, baby. I like it.
Hill fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Classic overachiever, not unlike myself.
Another touchdown for him, and another wonderful effort after the catch, getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, it's all about effort, Dan. What a great performance. Oh, look there. 150-plus receiving yards. He's been
The
making
extra point
plays
is
all
good.
game long.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Harrison kicks it off. Number 27 fields it all the way back at the 9. Brought down at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of efficiency there. And when they do score, you can see that it's the field goal variety. They need to punch it in if they want a shot.
The Broncos offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Lindsey barrels off his left guard.
Look at this one, man. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style.
Lindsey makes it for his 14th carry and will end up losing a couple.
Lindsey has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short.
Second and 12. Ball at the Broncos' 47-yard line.
Reels in the football, and it's good for a gain of 10 on the play.
Number 21.
Joe made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
Third down, putting wideouts in the game. Joe zings it to the right side, and
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the chains.
No first, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first.
Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
First and 10. Ball at the 41.
Sorensen makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Pass interference, number 35, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic
Lord,
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan.
First and 10.
And he rightly got slapped with
Ball at the
defensive
50-yard line.
pass interference.
That's their 8th penalty of the game, and they are making really some very serious mistakes out there.
And it's costing them, Dan. You
Pass
have
is
to control
incomplete.
your penalties if you want to win a game.
With the deflection.
Joe rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line.
There's the bullet out left, and is well past the markers for a first down.
Antonio Brown reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by two defenders.
There's the... Lindsey gets the ball and hands out right. Fuller penetrates and stops that back at the 16.
Fuller targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of
the end of the
scrimmage.
third
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making him think twice before going his direction.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs with a small lead, 14-13. Lindsey picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Don't worry, buddy. You're going to make it. Bring the cart. You're going to make it, man. Stay up, buddy. You're going to...
3rd down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bernard goes in motion. Joe with the heater right sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Number 19 was the intended receiver. Fuller
is with his man every step of the way on this play. That's what you call coverage, baby. He makes it impossible for the quarterback to complete the pass. And that's why the pass goes astray. His target was just covered too well.
The defense prevents them from closing the gap and forces the incompletion. Nothing doing on that play, Peter.
Well, they were just trying to get some yards out of it, not necessarily the first.
And now they...
Brandon has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brandon rockets this one deep. Hill there catches it at the
1. First and 10, Kansas City.
Makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Miller came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that
McCoy will take this one off the toss and picks up the first.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the...
First and 10. Ball at the Chiefs, 33-yard line.
Bradley takes him down way back at the 27. Number 59 was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. The trainers have just informed me that he's suffering from a neck strain. They're massaging the injury in an effort to ease the pain, but it's unclear whether it's having any effect whatsoever. The official word on his return, doubtful.
Watkins has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track. Well, look there, he's up over 300 yards for the day.
McCoy chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the Chiefs, 50-yard line.
Number 40.
The Broncos send in 3 guys. Everybody else is back in coverage, and they still get their man. Nice play. Watch this. Well, it looks like 3 was all they needed.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
Third down from the shotgun. No good. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Number 37 put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with Ronald Levine.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Patrick throws this one deep down the right sideline, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long.
Parks eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
Peter, that seemed like an odd situation to go for it on 4th down. What do you think?
4th quarter, the score the way it is, your position on the field. It's a tough call, Dan, but they made it. You got to give them credit.
Williams is at the 15. Eventually shoved out at the 14. It will be 1st down.
Williams finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow.
1st and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line.
McCoy takes it off the toss and finds a seam. Touchdown!
McCoy sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Come on, D. No more easy work. Dig in.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Harrison kicks this one away. Number 27 fields the kickoff at the 4. Another move. Dragged down at the 25.
Number 27 got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Broncos offense is on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Hamilton hauls it in right side and gets past the markers for a first down.
Roughing the passer. Number 55, defense. 15-yard
Clark
penalty,
doesn't make
automatic
contact
first
with the
down.
quarterback on this play until well after the play is over. You can't get away with that.
First and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Lindsey gets the call on first down and will lose about a yard here.
Number 56 with the tackle.
Lindsey just has...
Second and 11. Ball at the 49.
Hamilton right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Hamilton is going to make a great play right here. Snags the...
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Joe throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 32 came in and got a hand on that football. It left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Number 32 goes in motion. Lindsey takes it across the line of scrimmage and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Wilson was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Third down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Number 56 managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a 4th down.
Way to attack the ball.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Lindsey takes this one way out left and converts the 4th down. What a fantastic play.
James used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
Peter, they needed to go for it. They got it, and now they are on their way to the end zone.
Yeah, great execution under pressure, Dan. They need to knock it in here.
Joe rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
From crib zone bed. Down.
Knocks him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
3rd and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Joe rifles it out left side, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Oh, you guys might as well just kick it right now because we ain't giving them nothing.
Ball at the 8-yard line.
Lindsey catches the ball over the middle, and he's short of the markers. They will forfeit the ball on downs. The Chiefs will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 58. McCoy loses about. Broncos take their first time out. 2nd down, 2 receivers to the left. The catch out to the Broncos will take a timeout. That's their second.
First and
Look
10.
at that, over 200 yards. Can anybody stop this guy?
McCoy gets the toss and runs into traffic, crosses the field, runs out, and that will stop the clock.
Ball carrier.
McCoy makes a great move here. Oh, what a spin.
He definitely showed his agility on that play, Peter.
Yes, he did, Dan, and he did it up against someone who can make that tackle.
2nd down, empty backfield.
Ball
Goes in motion. Patrick will get the carry. The Broncos take a timeout. That's their final one.
First and 10. Ball at the Chiefs, 37-yard line. Loss of 1 on the play.
That's all, folks. They can now run out the clock. What a performance. And they're not going to hurry here, and there's really no reason to. They're going to take as much time as possible.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Chiefs come out on top 21-16. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Chiefs stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's start this on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. Miller is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The ball at their own 12. Simmons was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Chiefs, after a missed field goal, Chiefs down by 6. Hill came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 1. The Bronx come right back. Lindsey get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. That set up a 34-yard field goal. Bronx ahead 16-14. McCoy would find an opening here, and he was off. A 14-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. The Chiefs grab the lead again and go up by 5. The ball at the midfield stripe. Number 5 connected with his man on this one. The Chiefs, after a stop on 4th down, Chiefs ahead by 5. Patrick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Chiefs squeaked out a win, 21-16. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Hill is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You really showed up today. You may have the ingredient your team needed to pull out a win here. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
I have to give a lot of credit to our offensive line. Those guys often get overlooked, and they bring in every single game. I think that their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Raiders put on a display and win by 21 points. Number 13 stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Hill had amazingly over 200 yards receiving and helped his Chiefs beat the Broncos. Deep in Cajun country in New Orleans, we had the Saints come away with a 7-point win. Down in Reliant Stadium, we had the Texans get nipped by 3 points. The Ravens airmailed 300-plus yards in their victory at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. This guy won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. A stress fracture in his lower leg is causing problems, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 9 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list, and as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. This guy won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. A dislocated elbow is the problem, keeping him out for 8 weeks. Now the big story of the day. This guy will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Titans, Dolphins. Sharp is probably thinking end zone even though it's at the 24-yard line. They need just a little bit for the first down. Aha! There he goes down the sideline. One-handed grab for 6. The Titans go on to win this by the final score of 38-35. The Bears won at home but will take to the road next week to meet the Packers. Number 16 had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Ryan threw for a ton of touchdowns and helped his Falcons beat the 49ers. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles squeeze out a 4-point victory. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings get bashed by 23 points. Bengals, Jets. Bell
is inside his own 20. Gets the handoff, goes off right tackle. The defense must have been fast asleep. The midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. 82 yards.
The Jets win this one by the final score of 33-31. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Jenkins is going to find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket, too. 4 years, $3.2 million.
The Buccaneers airmailed 300-plus yards in their victory at Raleigh, Maryland. The Bills won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Raiders. And last but not least, we had the Cardinals come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.